Okay, howdy everyone. My name is John Rosania, and I am a radical honesty trainer living in Los Angeles.
And my name is Mac. I'm a radical honesty trainer living in Costa Rica.
And Mac and I are going to be leading the upcoming Radical Honesty Workshop, 8-day workshop in North Carolina. And it's our signature event, the 8-day workshop in the Radical Honesty community. And we wanted to let you see us, hear our voices a little bit, to know we're the ones who are going to be leading it. And we want to give you a little sales pitch about the workshop, why we think it's a good idea, and why we would encourage you to consider making a choice for yourself to come to the workshop. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to say one or two things that are kind of my sales pitch, the way I would frame it. Then I'll kick it over to Mac. He'll say a few of his ideas, and we'll wrap it up.
Great.
Sound good? All right. So, here's my first sales pitch on the 8-day. It's a really rare place. It's rare that you're going to find a place where adults agree to come together and tell the truth to each other. We know that most of the time we're lying and pretending to our families, to our partners, in our workplaces. So to have an actual community of people come together and say, hey, I want to play the same game as you. I want to see what it's like for us as adults to say, hey, I'm going to lean into being a little more honest than I normally am to see what happens, to see what I can learn about myself. So you've got this whole great group who's there all playing the same game. It's such a rare experience. It's such a rare experience, and it's incredible for that reason. All right, so that's number one. It's a rare place. Mac, passing it over to you.
Great. I want to riff on that a little bit. It being a rare place, especially for me, and I find this to be true for most people who tend to come to the workshops, is that it was the place for me. For the first time, I allowed myself to fully express everything that was going on with me in ways that I never allowed myself to do before. And so I got to experience the freedom that comes from fully expressing myself, stopping the hiding that I was doing, the pretending, the pleasing other people, and trying to manage what everybody else thought of me, manage expectations, manage my image. So the freedom that you feel when you drop all of that stuff and you just with yourself, with who you really are, in a full expression of you. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is then the connection that is possible when you are fully and freely yourself and alive, the connection that is possible with other people. When you take off the mask, show yourself for who you really are, you open the door to a type of intimacy that isn't possible when you're going around pretending that you're someone you're not. So those are my two biggest pitches, is the freedom of self-expression and the connection and intimacy that is possible with other people.
Yeah. Okay, riffing off of that kind of sales pitch that's similar to it, but slightly different, is that one, this rare place is a place where you get a chance to bump up against yourself in trying to express, which is sometimes challenging. And you're also in a space where you're hearing other people. So you're growing your tolerance and capacity to allow other people to express themselves.
Mm.
So it's both you have the chance to express, and you also get the chance of hanging out with other people expressing and seeing how you deal with that.
Mm.
It can be incredibly humbling type of experience.
Yeah.
So that's another kind of segue from what you said. And then another one that comes up for me is this kind of goes out to a certain community of people. So if you are the kind of person out there who has done a lot of personal growth work, this might be a really interesting experience for you, because this might be a place where you can sort of integrate all the different types of personal growth work that you've done in a space that allows you to really be embodied and honest with others about what you know, about what you think, about what you feel, in ways that perhaps other types of personal growth work don't really encourage that kind of expression. So we found over and over again that folks who have done a lot of work come to this space and go, oh, this is different. There's something different here. There's something freer here in some ways. At the same time that we hold a really tight container because Mac and I have been in a lot of these experiences and a lot of these groups for a long time. So we really give people a lot of support. We help them take it moment by moment, step by step when they're trying to work things out with people. And at the same time, there's a lot of freedom.
Great. I love all that. One other pitch. So this next 8-day that's coming up in North Carolina is going to be on Lake Norman in a beautiful big 3-story lake house with a pool on the waterfront with a boat dock and a boat. And it's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful experience in a beautiful setting. So that's it. And I really like this conversation. I think we could go on and on about the benefits of doing this kind of work. And I think that that's pretty good for now.
All right. I guess our last part of the sales pitch is to keep it short.
That's right.
So we're going to keep it short. All right, y'all. Well, if you have questions, please reach out to us. We'll put an email below and ask us questions and all. If you're worried, interested about our backgrounds or who we are, things like that, feel free to reach out to us, and really look forward to some of you showing up and for some of you to consider this as a possibility for you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks, John. All right. Bye.